So the first greyhound that came into our lives was Seymour. Seymour was the biggest greyhound I've ever seen. And I've seen a few greyhounds now, but he was the biggest I've ever seen. He was tall and he was long and he was just a beautiful specimen of an animal. He was gorgeous. He was a beautiful, beautiful dog. He was kind of I can't remember what they call his fur color, but it was kind of a reddish blonde. Uh, yeah, I don't remember, the name escapes me as far as his color, but he had kind of a reddish tinge. He's a handsome, handsome dog and a beautiful face and all of that. And Seymour was so gentle. He was so easygoing. So we got Seymour when he was 9. So typically greyhounds, their racing careers come to end when they're like 3 or 4 or something like that. And so he had been adopted out and had lived with a family for a number of years. And then for whatever reason, I don't really know the whole story, some things had happened with the family and they couldn't keep him. And they really, they didn't want to just destroy him. So they went back to the Greyhound agency and to see if they could find a home for him. And he was 9, right? Which, probably a lot of people weren't going to adopt a 9-year-old dog. But my wife and I, we were still just dating at the time. Actually, we weren't even married, but she was the one who really looked into it. She had decided, you know what? No, we want this boy, right? He's really special. And especially once we met him, there was just no way that we were going to say no to this dog, right? So he was 9 when he came and lived with us. And unfortunately, Seymour's life wasn't real. His life with us wasn't real long. I'm not sure if he lived 2 more years. Maybe it was only about a year and a half more. So he was only 10 and a half when he passed on. But Seymour was so amazing that and so okay, I got to tell you guys this story. If I don't tell you this, my sons will be mad at me. I guarantee you they will tell me, why didn't you tell the story? So Seymour, I used to tell everyone Seymour was the world's most popular dog. He was the most famous dog in the world. And so this story that I used to tell goes like this. Seymour and I were in Rome. We were visiting Rome and we decided to go to the Vatican, right? Because, why not? You're in Rome, you want to go see the Vatican and stuff like that. And I'm not Catholic or anything, and my family's Dutch Protestant, but that's neither here nor there. So we're roaming around outside the Vatican, and Seymour is so famous that out of the blue, a door opens, and I don't know what the guy was, a cardinal or a bishop, I don't know what they're called, but this guy, he sees Seymour, Seymour, right? And in goes Seymour. Leaves me alone, right? So, but he's gone with this, and I'm like, what the heck, man? So I'm wandering around, and I don't know what to do, right? I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Where's Seymour? I can't leave without him, right? So I wander around a little bit, and I notice there's kind of a crowd gathering. So I kind of get hanging around with this crowd a little bit. I got nothing better to do, and there's people from all over the world, and out of the blue, kind of up on this balcony, out comes His Holiness, the Pope. And who's there? Right next to him? Seymour. I couldn't believe it. I was dumbfounded, right? And get this though, get this. So I'm there, I'm just amazed, right? And I hear there's this young American couple there in front of me. And I hear the girl, the lady, she talks to her, whatever, her husband or whatever, and says, hey, she says, who is that up there on the balcony standing right next to Seymour? So that's my Seymour story. He was that famous. And I miss Seymour a lot. Him and I weren't super close, but close enough.